This is Izzy, and this is our crazy flipping family.
So walking right into the antique store, we saw this really cute mouse. It was only $12. Maybe I should have grabbed it. I think it was 50% off, but I didn't. He sure was cute though. And I don't know if it's because these squirrels are right when you walk in or what, but every time I come in here, I have to check them out. They're so cute. My mom called me over to a booth, so I went over there and she was showing me these inside painted snuff bottles, and I was letting her know that I actually have some that I haven't listed yet. Mine don't have the really cute, I don't know, filigree or pewter on the outside, but they're still really cute. We kept going back and forth about them, but we ended up not taking them even though they were only $6 a piece. This Melon vase by Fenton was adorable, but there's a lot of these Melon vases in the pink already listed on eBay, and so we decided not to take it, even though I think it was $45 and 50% off, and it probably would have been an okay buy, but not with what's on eBay. This African vase was amazing, but it was heavy, and sometimes I don't care about how heavy something is, but today I was really thinking about shipping cost for my buyers, so I did not grab that. This is a Westmoreland cat on a nest, and I actually did pick that up. I might have spent a little too much on it, but I took a chance. Here's a 50% off booth. We love those sales. My mom found these made in Japan bookends with the black dogs and the gold. I see these all the time on eBay as well. You see, I'll buy something if it's a good deal, but if it's oversaturated on listings already on eBay, I don't take a chance because I would rather sell things than have them sit in my shelf until somebody buys my exact item. So we passed on that. We also love a packed booth. If it's cluttered, if it's packed, it is all for us because your eye just kind of gets drawn into different things. This vase, my mom has one of these already listed in our eBay store, and we were trying to figure out if buying another one would make sense so that we could sell a pair. But for $10 after the 50% off, we decided that wasn't a great deal. And my mom loves swans right now, so she picked up this swan and was checking it out, and then I found her this one, which was also cute, but she didn't take either of the swans today. My mom started to check out this teapot with Humpty Dumpty. She was kind of chuckling a little bit there. There's just a lot of stuff over here. I could have spent probably an hour looking over here. Oh, and I just noticed watching the video back that there was a unicorn vase over there, and I should have looked at it, but I didn't even recognize it. You will notice us taking a look at a ton of china. Especially English, bone china, vintage antique. That's really up our alley. Our family is from England, and so we drink a lot of tea. We have a lot of tea parties, and so we're constantly looking at teacups and plates and yada yada. That vase right there that I just put back had a huge crack on it, which was a bummer. Here my mom is looking at these blown glass clowns. She took it down to take another look, and it was just overpriced, and we didn't know who made them. I think they were $175. Even 50% off, it wasn't worth it to take a chance, and shipping that and the 4 mugs would have just been way too much. So we passed on it. Please also bear with me. This is my first time filming a video to show you guys, and I am noticing now that what I'm even trying to look at, I'm not even showing on the screen all the time. So this is going to be a learning experience. Now I'm just making my way down this little section, and I find this Staffordshire Teacup, and it's beautiful and old, and I love it. I don't even remember how much it was, but I obviously did not pick that up. And here's a Japan lusterware plate that I loved. I think it's like a celery dish probably, or a serving dish. And I had to stop and look at the unicorn because my daughter loves unicorns, and I was thinking it's almost her birthday, and she also loves to collect antiques. I wonder where she gets that from. So I started to rush a little bit starting here because my husband is actually the one who wanted to go to the antique mall today. And of course, my mom and I didn't say no. We didn't argue with him. We just said, okay, let's go. Let's drive there. But usually when we go to a place like this, one of our 2 kids will stick with me and the other one will stick with him, just so that they don't get into too much trouble. But I started to realize that they had both scurried off with him, and I did not want him to be frustrated if they were getting into trouble. So I started to make my way to finding them. Of course, I still stopped to look at those little squirrels and the owls. My mom also loves owls. She's been picking up a lot of owls for our eBay shop, and we need to get a lot of them listed. But I was looking at those because I thought, oh, I wonder if she saw these owls up here. And I also realized, where did my mom go? And I loved this tea set. It was way too expensive for me. I was actually considering it for myself in my own house, so that when my Nana comes over, we could have a pretty set of china for our tea parties. As you can see, I'm still trying to make my way to my husband and our kids, but I have a problem getting there. I'm very slow. I just can't help it. I see things and I love them and I have to touch them. I think my mom actually just came into view, and I was trying to show her these teacups, and I was looking to see if this booth had a sale, but they did not. And I think I either have one of these teacups already in my eBay, or I've seen them before, and I just think they're beautiful. Then I spotted this bowl, and I thought that this was just amazing. It was so amazing, but it was pretty large and heavy, and I didn't think that the shipping cost would be worth it to a buyer, so I did not take that. Had it been a little lighter, I would have snagged that. There's my mom. There she is. She told me to go and check out this sale stuff over here, but it was not my cup of tea. And now we're looking at some other booths on our way. Sometimes, you know, some booths just don't grab you, and so you don't even stop to look very much. And, you know, I feel guilty. I feel bad if I'm not looking at everyone's booth because they all deserve to have sales. But I'm sure there's somebody else that'll come into the antique store and love what they have. These I loved, but they were from Indonesia, and although they were vintage and old little ice cream or dessert cups, I didn't really think that they'd be worth much. My mom saw that gorgeous bowl. I wish I would have gotten closer so you could see that, but my eyes are on to something different really fast, and I spot this vase in green. It was so high up there. Had it been lower, you know, I would have taken a closer look, but it was just, I didn't feel like grabbing somebody to help me out. Again, I was looking for my husband. I swear, I was looking for him to help with the kids, but then I decided to go upstairs. This is beautiful cobalt blue glass, and anything cobalt blue usually sells well, but those were actually priced pretty high, and I couldn't figure out who made them, so I did not take them. Don't worry, I saw my kids through this lattice making their way upstairs, so instead of me finding them, they found me. Now I'm looking at lusterware. My mom likes lusterware, so this kind of caught my eye, but it says made in Japan, and I like to find things that either just say Japan, England. It means it's older if it doesn't say made in. And so, yeah. Walking over to this corner, I spot this bright yellow blown glass vase, and I went to take a closer look. I wanted to see who made it, and I saw that there was a modern sticker on the bottom. So I didn't look any closer, but it was beautiful. The color just jumped out at you, and that's really what I like when I see blown glass anything. I really want to see the bright, vibrant colors because that really sticks out, especially on an eBay listing. If somebody's looking at vases, their eye is going to stop and catch that color. These mugs, I picked them up to show my mom once she came back up, and I was checking to see if that was the 50% off, and they were 50% off. But my mom ended up not wanting them. But as you can see, I grabbed them, picked them up to go show her that I found these Japan mugs that were super cute, and they were owls, and the price was right. She still didn't really want them. I guess she wasn't really in the mood for owls today. I really liked this donkey cart. I think it would have probably had condiments in it. I stopped and just stared at it for a while. I think I've seen them many times before, but I just had to look closer and touch it. But, you know, I noticed that on that one it had cracks all through the center, and I was checking the price to see if I still wanted to actually grab it, but the price was not right. So I left it there, and I was showing my mom these mugs. She wasn't impressed today. I think that her cart was full and she was ready to move on to other things. Oh, the lusterware. She loves lusterware anything. I was showing her that wasn't actually a set. That was a little teapot on its own, and the cups didn't match. So then I showed her the purple lusterware cream and sugar set that I saw earlier, and I was just trying to show her how pretty that was. So of course we looked at the price, and they were gorgeous, but we didn't grab them. Also, just to let you know, I did put those owl mugs back later. Then my mom spotted this Royal Copley pink flamingo, and she was checking it out and showing me that she really loved it. But I think she ended up putting that one back on the shelf as well. And I found these Lennox, oh, yes, they are. They're Lennox salt and pepper grinders. I would have grabbed these because they were 50% off and $22 for the set, but I realized when I tried to use the grinder for the pepper that the top of it was broken completely off, so I decided not to pick those up. And here's my mom still contemplating that Royal Copley pink flamingo. Then I came over and I spotted these vases. It was a his and hers pair. I really liked them. I actually picked them up because they were 50% off. And that is our first video. If you'd like to check out our eBay shop, you can find the link in the description. And we will be posting more videos. Hopefully I'll get better at filming for you guys, but please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thank you.